I get a lot of questions about things that you could study before you enter an investment banking internship or a full-time career. Here is a brief overview of very important investment banking terminology or phrases that I have encountered a lot in my job and I wish I knew more about before entering this job. The most effective use of this video would be using the pause/stop and taking note mechanism. I'll say a term or phrase and then have the corresponding definition or explanation below. So feel free to hear what I say, pause, and take note. Kind of like studying a new language because investment banking is basically a new language. Also note that these are not in any order of importance. It's just the way that it came to me as I was preparing this list of things that I found very helpful to know if I were to know them before I entered this career. Much like one of those learning a new language tutorials, feel free to repeat after me. Obviously my pronunciation and diction is not that great, as you guys have seen in my multitude of videos. I tend to blur and slur words a lot, but you're gonna have to use these words in everyday speech during your investment banking career, so you might as well practice, kind of like between the lines style. And for you non-Gen Z/millennial kids, Between the Lines was a show back in my day where lions would teach you how to speak English properly. They would have these pronunciation sections where they would go DCF model, and that is why I was not a member of Between the Lines. LBO model, DCF model, NBP or pitch, SIP or SIM, MP, M&A comps, public comps, Zoom invite, give me a quick ring. Can everyone see my screen? I just want to be aware of everyone's time. Let us know if you have any questions or comments. Take a first stab. Take a spin through. Take the lead. Can you do blank? Take care of the low-hanging fruit. Can you advise on timing? Lot of wood to chop. Instead of what you wrote, how about what I wrote? Just leverage blank. I don't want to be the bottleneck here. Shouldn't be too bad of a weekend. I can connect live if helpful. That was helpful, but early next week, sometime next week, mid next week, late next week. Let's circle back later this week. What's your capacity? What's your availability looking like? No need to break your back over this, but I'd like to see this top of my inbox tomorrow morning. This deliverable looks like Brian's YouTube videos. THX.